Welcome back everybody. Today I want to talk to you about Tommy Oliver Morphers, specifically the Dino Buckler or Dragon Buckler version of his Morphers. So let's dive in. The starting point has obviously got to be the original 1993 Morpher. Wait, what? Sorry, we didn't get a Morpher? You mean to tell me that as part of Bandai's incredibly effective Too Hot to Handle marketing campaign, they didn't produce a Dragon Morpher for the Green Ranger? No, believe it. This would have been one of the most popular toys around. It literally boggles the mind. This was a license to print money. The fact that they didn't do it is so indicative of how short-sighted Bandai and other companies can be. They didn't expect the Green Ranger to be as popular as he was. He was only ever intended to be a short-term character, and then boom, the fans loved him. If you were a Japanese fan, specifically of the original Sentai, you could pick up a Dragon Buckler and it had all of the stuff around here. But no, couldn't get one of these in Western market. So what do? You make your own. When you take an original 1993 grey Morpher, strip the plates off by unscrewing there, and let's see if we can do it, there and there. Spray it up, stick on some decals from a company like BD15, get a Starlight Studios coin, and wham bam, thank you man. Now I think that this is a pretty effective way of producing one of these Morphers. It's harder to do these days because these Morphers are becoming increasingly hard to come by, especially in working order. But if you can get your hands on one of these, this was the OG toy. And it wasn't just the OG toy, it was the OG prop. There's an extra bit of customization that you can also do. There are companies on Etsy, and I'll leave a link below, that will allow you to do this. Isn't that awesome? That awesome Morpher effect, and you can get this decal on the back, on the lens, I should say. You can get this for all of the Rangers. I've done a video where I've done all this modification, so I'll link to that at the end. Now the other thing you could do with the 1993 Morpher, again going back to Starlight Studios, is you could pick up metal plates, another metal coin, and it gives you that real kind of luxury, almost sort of real feel to it, because you imagine that the Morphers would be metal if they were in real life. Again, hard to come by. I don't think Starlight Studios make these plates anymore. So all of this stuff, unfortunately, I'm saying if you can get it, but hard to come by. This is one that I picked up secondhand. I think I got it off eBay for about £40. Again, it's a couple of years ago, so the market's probably gone up. The seller didn't like the fact that it didn't have the black lightning bolts, but in the original show, neither did Tommy's Morpher. But then 2013 arrived, and we got the Legacy Power Morphers. And Bandai were awesome. They released the original with the silver plates and the 5 coins, and then they released this beauty. So all metal plates on the front, die-cast metal for the handle. The original coin was weathered. I've opted for bright gold coins with my entire collection just because that's what I prefer. Again, the coins are from Starlight Studios, so I'm really sorry if you're going to get sick of hearing that, but in fact, you know what? I'm going to stop saying it. All of the coins, except for the Hasbro ones, are from Starlight Studios. So there you go. Now, Bandai went with a muted gold on this, which is a little bit of a shame, and I would have preferred a shinier finish. But in fairness to them, the muted gold does match what Tommy had on screen. Absolutely beautiful. Bandai retained the red lenses from the original product. Beautiful sculpting on the back, and just for comparison, on this side is a classic Morpher. On this side is the gold one, and you can actually see that it's a brighter gold on the back of the classic Morpher than it is on the back of the Dragon Buckler or the Dragon Morpher, whatever you want to call it. And that's because this gold matches the gold on the plates. There you go, there's two together. But this is an absolute thing of beauty. It doesn't surprise me that the Legacy Morphers became the go-to Morpher for all future anniversary events and things like that. They're absolutely amazing. Bandai absolutely covered themselves in glory and redeemed themselves in the eyes of a lot of fans, if I'm honest. Bandai also did well because they didn't limit themselves to just this release. They did a release in 2013 for the 20th anniversary, then they did a re-release in or around 2015, and then they did another release of this particular Morpher. But before I talk about that, I'll show you how this looked with other coins. It came with the Dragon coin, and it came, of course, with the white Tiger coin. Starlight Studios, when these were released, went into production mode pretty quickly and produced spectacular gold plates to give you the same shine that the artisan plates had, or that the 24 karat gold Morpher had, and I'll show you the 24 karat gold one in a minute. Well, I say 24 karat gold, 24 karat gold plated, but I'll show you that Morpher in a second. But Starlight Studios released these plates so that anybody anywhere could customize the Legacy Morpher and make it pop. An original version with the dragon coin in it looks absolutely amazing. I think I took a movie Morpher, I can't remember which one, possibly the red, and added some extra decals to it, but it's beautiful. Continuing the theme of customizability, here's the Master Morpher that I put together, and this is the absolute pride and joy for my collection. Replaced the red lens with a green lens, some decals from BD15, the plates are from Starlight and the coins are all from Starlight, but it absolutely pops. And also works beautifully with the Hasbro stand that you get with their Morpher, because their Morpher can go in the bin. One of my favourite pieces, and if you're wondering what noise the Legacy Morphers make, it's that. There's nothing else to it. You can hold the button down and get the theme song, but that's it. But that's all I want. I don't need anything else. I didn't need any other bells and whistles. I just need to go bam, done. At most, maybe I would have liked the lightning bolt effect, but I think that was sort of what Bandai were going for. Bear in mind that the original sound effects were awful. So I told you that we'd take a quick look at the 24K gold plated Morpher. And again, so this thing, call me a heathen if you want to. Yes, I've taken it out of the box. I wanted to see it. So gold plates, and this is where Bandai made the bright gold coins, unlike the weathered ones. So for me, it was an absolute winner. The good thing about the Hasbro ones is you can pick up their single Ranger Morpher. So the pink Ranger Morpher, for example, and the yellow Ranger Morpher, you can pick those up pretty cheap and you can customize them, and it looks okay. It looks all right. Again, Starlight Studios swooped in with a custom dragon coin because they don't have those yet. The coins for the Core 5 Rangers that Hasbro made are really nice. They are the nice bright gold and they pop. So when they do release a Dragon Morpher, I've no doubt the coins are going to be great. The shame about the Hasbro ones is these Morphers are an absolute box. They're just a tank, absolute tank. For size comparison, there's the two Morphers together. Oh wait, no, that's them next to each other. Look at that, absolutely gigantic. Even if you said benefit of the doubt, this was a toy for kids, this is for adults, okay, fine. Let's see how it stacks up next to a Legacy Morpher. Still massive. Shadoosh, really fat. So they made it boxy. You can take a pink Ranger Morpher, spray paint it gold, and either get some official decals, or if you want to do it really on the cheap, you can just get some kind of black electrical tape. I'll put a link here, which is to another video where I did this, and this cost me nothing. To do this was filthy cheap. The most expensive bit was a coin, but it can look really nice. They went with the similar moulding on the back here to the Legacy collection, just not quite as nice. It's, you know, it's a poor man's Legacy Morpher. But there are rumours that we are going to get an official Master Morpher from Hasbro this year. It makes sense because the Green Ranger is one of the easiest way to print money. So to release either a Green Ranger Morpher or a Master Morpher would be the way to go. We've had a number of Green Ranger Morphers from Bandai, so they might not want to retread old ground on the basis that people who have got a similar collection to this aren't going to want to pick up an official Green Ranger one, so they might go with Master Morpher because they've never been one of those. If they do, fantastic, brilliant. It's just a shame it's going to be this wad of a brick. But you know, it's fine for a collectible. I'm not walking around the house with this doing anything with it, so it doesn't matter that it's massive, but it's just a bit of a shame. And there you have it, guys. That's my whistle stop tour. Am I excited about the prospect of a Hasbro Morpher? Yeah, probably am. But I'm not chomping at the bit for a lot of the Hasbro stuff. I don't know about the rest of you guys. Let me know, let me know in the comments.